What is the difference of ordinary people and noble one? Ordinary people always with concept. All their ideas, intention arise according to the concept. But the noble one's thought beyond the concept. Although he talks in concept, his thought is with ultimate reality. Concept pertaining to conventional truth and not to ultimate truth. Hello my Dhamma friends, welcome to my next video. Let's follow the Buddha's path. In today's video, we are going to talk about Samiti Sutta, discourse of Venerable Samiti. First of all, let's start with homage to the Blessed One. Namo te purisa janya, Namo te purisuttama, Namo te purisa tulya, Namo te purisa sabba, Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Samiti discourse, Samiti Sutta. Samiti, it's a name. The meaning is excellent. The name given by the parent. Let's see the story. He was superbly handsome and pleasing personality. He belongs to the household family of Rajagaha. From the time of his birth, his family prospers, and he is himself handsome, happy and good. Hence his name was given as Samiti, meaning great prosperity or success. One day he is present at the meeting between the Blessed One and King Bimbisara. He is so inspired. He is so inspired by the Blessed One's majesty in the company of Bimbisara that faith arises in him and he joined the order. There are many discourses with the same name, Samiti. This one we can say as Devata Samiti Sutta, as it is uttered with the impressions of Deva, deity. In the sutta express how the goddess tries to seduce handsome young monk, but he resists the temptations and invites her to meet the Blessed One. When I told that, you might have a puzzle. Can it believe? Is it possible to happen such things? Yes, you're correct, because as a good Dhamma listener, you have heard God and the goddess are very far from the human being, from morality, purity, quality, body conditions and everything. So these puzzles arise. But that is about gods in higher streams, the powerful gods. They have become a gods due to high quality merits. But there are gods They born in that life by the power of very simple merits. They are very close to the human. The goddess calling this discourse is such a one, not a powerful goddess. In this discourse expressed about 5 aggregate, 6 internal sense faculties, have the being link in the rebirth cycle, such things. Now let's see the discourse. At the time, the Blessed One was staying in the monastery called Tapodarama, nearby Rajagaha, the name given to that monastery as it is nearby the Tapoda water stream. It's a hot water stream. Even today, if you visit there, you can see the stream. Many hermits and people are gathering there to clean the body, thinking as the water flowing in that stream is holy water. Now, again to the discourse. Venerable Samiti, having risen early in the morning, went to the hot spring and bathed his body. Then he emerged from it and stood wearing a single robe, drying his body. Then a certain female deity of exceeding beauty, illuminating the whole of the hot spring park, approached the Venerable Samiti. Then she stood in the air and addressed the Venerable Samiti. Abhutva bhikkhasi bhikkhu nahi bhuttvana bhikkhasi bhuttvana bhikkhu bhikkhasu matang kalu pacchaga. Not having eaten, you seek alms. Not having eaten, you seek alms. Not having eaten seeks not alms. Having eaten, then seek alms. Let not time slip by. What was she trying to say? This is the goddess' invitation to the handsome monk. She said, having eaten, you seek alms. Having eaten, you seek alms. But what's the matter of seeking alms food after it? In that case, it should be pun inward, should be some other meaning. Yes. Means of this word, enjoy sense pleasure, enjoy sense pleasure. So now we can say the meaning of stanza as come. First, enjoy human sense pleasure. Don't seek alms without enjoy with sense pleasure. First enjoy and then try to find the alms. Do not slip by the time. Do not abandon what is visible right here. Then Venerable Samiti replied, Kalang vohang na janami channo kalo na dissati tasma abhutva bhikkhami mamang kalo panchaga. Meaning, indeed, I don't know what is the time. Time is hidden. It cannot be seen. Therefore, not having eaten, I seek alms. Let not time slip by. Venerable Samiti said, let not time slip by, because as a monk, He fulfilled his duty, diligent and not negligent. That's why he said, I'm not time slip by. Also explain, the Blessed One has declared that sense pleasure are time consuming, full of suffering, full of despair, and great is the danger therein. While this Dham is visible right here, immediate, invite us to come and see, accessible, to be personally known by the wise. Then the deity asked, Bhikkhu, has the Blessed One declared that sense pleasure are time consuming, full of suffering, full of despair and great in danger therein? While this Dham is visible right here, immediate, inviting us to come and see, accessible, to be personally known by the wise. Then Venerable Samiti said, I am newly ordained, not long gone forth, only recently come to this teaching and discipline. Only recently come to this teaching and discipline. I am unable to explain it in detail. But there is a Blessed One, fully awakened one. He is staying in the Hot Spring Park Monastery. Approached the Blessed One and asked him regarding this matter. Then a female deity said, it is difficult for us. Approach the Blessed One. He is surrounded by other deities of great influence. Bhikkhu, if you would approach him and ask him this matter, we too will come along to listen to Dhamma. Then Venerable Samiti approached the Blessed One, saluted him and sat down in the side. Then he said to the Blessed One, who will think what happened near the hot spring? And the question asked by the female deity. Finally, said to the Blessed One, this is what happened in this morning, Bhante. If the Devata's word is true, she would indeed not be far away. When this was said, deity said, asked Bhikkhu, I have arrived. The Blessed One admonishes the deity in two profound verses. Akkiya sanyino satta akkiyasmin patittita akkiya aparinyaya yogamayanti macchuno akkiyancha parinyaya akkatarang namanyati tanhi tassa nahotiti yenang vajana tassati. Akkiya sanyino satta akkiyasmin patittita. Being who perceive the expressible are established in the expressible. Not full understanding the expressible, they go under the yoke of death. Having fully understood what can be expressed, one does not conceive of an expressor, for they are in nothing about. Now let's see in detailed meaning. Akkiya Sanyino Satta, Akkiyasmin Patitita. Here, expressible means 5 aggregate. Just think, the ordinary people always with the thought of I, my, me, we, they, them, ourselves, yourself, so and so. All kind of concept, always with all kind of concept, and such a perception and such a thought are often affected by the idea of permanence, pleasure, self, attractive. Because of those intentions, ego arises, cling arises in his mind. So as a result, he shifts life to life without end, as he doesn't know the reality of I, the reality of my, me, we, and all those concepts. He birth again and again, and death too. The reality is impermanence, suffering, non-self, and unattractiveness. In other way, as we don't know about reality, as we don't care about reality, we cultivate and proliferate the mental defilement in 8 ways. That is, by way of lust, by way of hate, delusions, views, latent tendencies, conceit, doubt, and restlessness. These 8 ways don't think as emotional. This all happen with intention, and all these rooted with ignorance and lust or hate. This is the cause for rebirth too. So those who don't know what is the 5 aggregate really are, go under the yoke of death, rebirth again and again, caught in samsara. Then the second stanza, Akkiyancha parinyaya akkataran namanyati tanhitasa nahotiti yedang vajana tasa atti. Having fully understood about 5 aggregate, he will not think as I, me, my, briefly, concept. Here, fully understand. We must know the meaning of this word, fully understanding. There are 3 steps of understand. By full understanding of known, by full understanding of the known, jnata parinya, by full understanding by scrutiny, tirana parinya, by full understanding as abandonment, pahana parinya. Now let's see detail. By full understanding of the known, jnata parinya, mean understand about 5 aggregate, including their individual characters. Individual characters means when you think about aggregate of matter, rupa kanda, if it is animal or being, the rupa kanda, what are the rupa present in rupa kanda? we have to analyze what are the causes, what are the source cause for produce these materials, and those materials characteristics we must know, we must analyze. This is called full understand of the known. Then after know, after understand by Jnata Parinya, the known, by the known, then the second step, full understanding by scrutiny, Tirana Parinya. That means all those things we must focus through the three characters. Three characters means as impermanent, suffering, and non-self. When we focus on fire aggregate, the aggregate of matter, we must know about the source and the effect. Then all these, when the source is impermanent, the effect also impermanent. When source is suffering, cause for suffer, the effect also suffer. If the source is non-self, the effect also non-self. In this way, all five aggregates we must understand according to this character. And the third step is understanding as abandonment, Pahana Parinya. Abundance, lustful desire for the aggregates. That is the result of insight practice. Yes, already we know the meaning of the word, fully understand. Now the next word, Akataranna Manyati. What is it? Does not regard himself in terms of I, me, myself, ourselves, mine, others, like that. Does not regard. This knowledge arose as a result of three kinds of understand, full understand. So there is nothing about it. That means not accumulates, not cultivates or proliferates any karma, any action, no any roots. Roots mean there are 6 kinds of roots. Wholesome 3 roots and unwholesome 3 roots. These are the cause for rebirth, but no any such roots when full understand about 5 aggregates. When the Blessed One uttered this, female deity couldn't understand. So the Blessed One explained further. Samo visese atava nihino yo manyati so vivadeta tena tisu vidasu avikampamano samo viseseti natassa hoti. If someone imagines I am equal, superior or inferior to him, there is a dispute. When he has no doubts about that, the threefold measurement is no more, no conceit. The deity, female deity, said, Venerable Sir, I do not understand the detailed meaning of this short discourse too. Then Blessed One explained again. Pahasi sankang navimana majjaga Acchichitanhang idanama rupe tang chinnagantang anigang nirasang parisamana najagamu deva manusa idava hurangva saggesuva sabba nivasanesu sache vijanasi vadehiyakka. Giving up speculating and overcoming misery. Destroy craving for name and matter in this world. Giving up speculating and overcoming misery. Destroy craving for name and matter in this world, and cut down all the bonds and be without trembling and desire. In that case, he is not found as a god or as a human in this world or other world, in heaven or in any settlement. Then Deity said, Venerable Sir, I understood the detailed meaning of this short discourse in this way. Do no evil by word, mind or body, for any reason in this world. Give up sensuality and become mindful and aware, and do not pursue unpleasantness. It's unless pursue it. Deity said, Papang kaira vachasa manasa kayena vakinchana sabbaloke kami pahaya satima sampajano dukkhang naseveta anatta sanghitang. This is about Devata Samidhi Sutta, found in Sanjukta Nikaya. Here, briefly explain about the five sense base and how the beings linked to this rebirth cycle, what is the reason, and how one can overcome from this rebirth cycle, what you do for that purpose. Okay, I think this short Dhamma discourse will support for you to develop your knowledge, and by the power of this merit, may you have long life, may you have good health, may you be well and happy.